Hey guys, my name is Priscilla, and on this channel we believe you're never too young to reach your full potential. I was about to say, hey nurse gang! Hey nurse gang, this is Priscilla. Today I'm doing another nursing video. Let's get started. Today I'm talking about mental health and how to avoid burnout as a nurse. And this is something that we all have faced, especially with COVID-19, being overworked, underpaid. People say that you're a hero, but obviously it's not about being a hero. It's about, just getting through this thing we called life, and everyone is feeling the strain of it, especially us nurses. So I'd like to give you guys some tips, some tricks, and ways to combat it. And sometimes it's not avoidable. It's not necessarily something that's comfortable to talk about, but here are some things that will definitely help you, if not seek help. So I'm gonna be reading down from my notes here. So the first thing you have to realize is be really intuitive with yourself. Be in tune with yourself. What is going on at your job? Obviously, if you're working in the ICU setting and you're seeing a lot of people come in with COVID, or you're working in the emergency room and you're seeing a lot of these patients, and it doesn't necessarily have to be COVID patients. It can be hard cases, like patients that are in vegetative state that are facing death, and their family is facing death, and it's really uncomfortable to talk about. And that's really, really something that they don't prepare you all the time in nursing school, and even in life, because people don't like talking about death. So first thing you need to know is be intuitive with yourself. Know what is going on and know your mental health state. Don't be that nurse that gets jaded and gets pissed off at the system. Take care of yourself, because the better you take care of yourself, the better you can take care of your patients, your family, and your life as well. So take time to examine yourself, examine your mental state, especially when you've got like these hard cases. Write in journal things that might make you upset. It actually really generally helps. It does. It definitely does. Do prayer, meditation, seek that outlet to express yourself. And it's okay to feel the way that you feel, because you're not seeing the things that everyday person and everyday people are seeing. So really, really have grace with yourself in that area. So next thing you want to do is have a decompression. Have like a ritual that you do just to decompress. You get home from work. A lot of nurses have families. We've got babies, we've got husbands and all that stuff. So you want to, take that small little time, 5 minutes, be like, hey babe, I'm going to need like 5 minutes just to like woosah, decompress from my day, because it was one of those days. And you take that 5 minutes, go to the bathroom, eat your chocolate, take some deep breaths, just relax, look at your phone. I know sometimes sometimes I just sit in my car and just like look on the phone, just look at my phone, because I haven't touched my phone all day. Scroll on social media, TikTok or whatever, just to find something that'll make you laugh. And then after 5 or 10 minutes, you just compose yourself, come home, and then jump into that next phase, so that your family can have 100% of yourself, and not be affected by the things that are happening at work. Next, you want to talk with management, especially if you're having a hard time to take a mental health day. So it's something that my sister taught me. She is a therapist, and she definitely has helped me in this area, and saying, hey, you got to take a mental health day for yourself. It doesn't have to be like a big outing or anything like that. It can just be going to the beach, just sitting at the beach, chillaxing, doing nothing, just relaxing. You can take the kids with you, you can take your family members, just relax that day, or go get your nails done, or get your feet done, or just do something for you that'll just reset A few of my other coworkers, sometimes we go shopping or go out to dinner, decompress in that way. We go out and we just have drinks with each other, or just like enjoy each other's company, because sometimes when you're having that mental health day, you also want to talk to somebody. You want to vent with people that you can vent with. Obviously, you can't come home and start telling people everything. There's a law called HIPAA. But if you're going out with coworkers and you're just like, man, this is so crazy about how the new system has been hacked or whatever. Just made that up. Or man, this new system or this new doc is just really just interesting or just pissing me off. Such a jerk, stuff like that. Not that I participated, but yeah, maintaining that mental health, taking a day for yourself, stepping back, that's important as well. Next for me is weekly self-care. So I need to do something for me, like get my nails done, get my feet done, or eyebrows threaded, something for me. And that definitely helps in that self-care mental health area, because it's like I am stepping out of that role as a nurse, as a family member, and I am doing something just for me. Going shopping, getting a new bag, or washing my car. Washing your car is oddly satisfying for me, but washing your car or going to the grocery store and picking up groceries is something. They're just wandering around the mall, just having that time for yourself. Obviously it'll vary for everybody, but do something like that for yourself. And another tip is to talk to a friend. Talk to a friend, talk to a therapist, talk to someone that's trusted. Obviously, it's not everyone that wants to go to a therapist. If you have a mentor or someone that you can go to in your unit, pastor or a minister or something like that you can talk to if you're having a really hard time. Take that time out for yourself, because it's really, really important. And you'll see that some of the nurses get really, really just jaded and mean because they are burnt out to the crisp. And I can taste the crispiness, because you've got a stank attitude when you come here, and you're happy when you leave. So obviously there's something that needs to be done. Just don't be that nurse. It's just difficult to work with, unpleasant environment, and it's like, it doesn't have to be that way. Take that time out for yourself, decompress. There's no point of no return. So definitely do that. One thing that I want you guys to pay attention to is like symptoms that you might be burnt out. So some symptoms that you might be burnt out is like extreme symptoms that you might be burnt out is you're having anxiety, lots of anxiety, insomnia. You're avoiding work calls. I avoid work calls because they always want people to come in. But besides stuff like that, you're having difficulty concentrating, depression, physically getting ill all the day. You're always getting sick because you're just so worried. Feeling insignificant at the workplace, and lack of appropriate emotion. That's something that I talked to you guys about with the nurses that are just like inappropriate. Not because they care, because they just are burnt out, and you can just, it's just a bad taste. But if you guys have any, I'm going to leave a link down below. There's a lot of things that causes nurses to burn out, but it's just being emotionally there for the patients all the time is exhausting. It's exhausting. It's not only the patients, it's the family members, it's the doctors, and then it's the coworkers. It's just can be exhausting, and it just can be too much. If you really need to talk to someone, and if you're having suicidal thoughts, you should call the suicide hotline, 1-800-273-TALK. But if you're a veteran and you're having a crisis, and there's a veteran crisis hotline that you can call or text, it's 1-800-273-8255, or text 838-255. Obviously, I'm a veteran. I'm in the military. I do military nursing. So that kind of stuff really hits home for me, because it can be exhausting, emotionally exhausting, to deal with all these variations and all these factors and stuff like that. But there is help out there. Don't be that person don't let it be too late for you, because it doesn't have to be. Obviously, it's the work environment as well, and how you're comfortable with it. But I challenge you and I encourage you to do this for you, because you definitely matter. You definitely matter. If you guys have any questions for me, leave them in the description below. Please comment, like this video. Definitely will help me out, and subscribe. Have an awesome day, guys. Bye.